Ladies and gentlemen, the classmates of Alyssa here has come out to speak, and they sure don't have too many good things to say about him. So this came out in the Denver Post, March 23rd, 2021. Now, I still find it hard to believe this dude is 21. He looked horrible for 21. So we know he was arrested Monday. They said, according to his classmate, he was violent and very short tempered and paranoid during his high school years. He wrestled during his junior and senior year, and they said there was one occasion he had such a bad outburst, he was threatening to kill everybody. Now, to me, when somebody have an outburst like that on a wrestling team, you should have got rid of him. Why did you keep him on the team after that happened? You got to question some of these people in charge because they do stupid things. He should have been escorted out of the school after making a threat to kill everybody during a wrestling match. I mean, that's ridiculous. So right now, he's still hospitalized, expected to be transported to Boulder County Jail Tuesday and face up to 10 counts of first-degree murder. So he attended Arvada West High School in 2015. He graduated in 2018. Jeffco Public Schools person Cameron Bell confirmed Tuesday he was on the wrestling team his junior and senior years. He was kind of scary to be around, said Dayton Marvel, a teammate on the wrestling team. Alyssa once had an outburst and threatened to kill people during an intra-team match, Marvel said. His senior year, during the wrestling offs to see who makes varsity, he actually lost his match and quit the team and yelled out in the wrestling room that he was like going to kill everybody, Marvel said. No one believed him. We were just all kind of freaked out by it, but nobody did anything about it. Y'all some sorry ass people. I bet you if that was a black teenager saying that mess, you would have got the cops up there and everything. But see what they do? You know, he said he did not like spending time around, this is Marvel speaking. He said he didn't like spending time around Alyssa, and Alyssa was not close with anyone on the wrestling team. Another teammate, Angel Hernandez, said Alyssa got into a fight in the parking lot after the match. The other wrestler was just teasing him and goes, maybe if you were a better wrestler, you would have won. Alyssa just lost it and started punching him, Hernandez said. Hernandez and said Alyssa frequently appeared to be paranoid about perceived slight against him. And Marvel said Alyssa was often concerned about being targeted because of his Muslim faith. Looked like he was pounding on everybody else. But again, when somebody was acting like that, acting out in high school, y'all let them get away with that. But remember, a service officer tackled a black girl while she was in her chair. Remember that? Slammed her on the floor. That they'll do that over the most remedial things. Oh, one I saw a few years back, a black teen didn't take off his hat. So the service officer went completely ballistic and overboard over something crazy like that. But this guy is really acting out in violence, and their response is, well, nobody did nothing about it. Nobody did nothing about it. Y'all full of crap. That's what you are. In 2017, Alyssa then attacked 18, a classmate, then 18. So he was 18 years old when he attacked a classmate at Arvada West High School, according to an affidavit filed in the case. So he punched the classmate in the head without warning, and then the boy fell to the ground. Alyssa continued to punch him. The classmate suffered bruises and cuts to the head, according to an affidavit. But y'all let him stay in the school like this. So again, who was the principal? Who was the vice principal? Why did you let this go on and you didn't remove this guy? You see how certain people could just get away with anything. They let this guy get away with this through his junior and senior years. Where were the parents? How come no parents are mentioned in here? Okay, he was convicted of a misdemeanor in 2018 and was sentenced to probation and 48 hours of community service, according to court records. So he got the white guy treatment. Despite his short temper, Hernandez said Alyssa could be friendly and joyful. The sad thing about it is that if you are really to get to know him, he was a good guy, Hernandez says. Okay, so the shooter is a good guy. That, like I said, that's why I don't take seriously when these people tell you someone's a nice person. I don't take that seriously because too many occasions I've seen these folks get labeled as nice people and they turn out to be the biggest asshole on the planet. That's why I take that with a grain of salt. Okay, but you could tell there was a dark side in him. If he did get ticked off about something, within a split second, it was like as if something takes over like a demon. Yeah, that's because it was demonic. And obviously, no school officials or parents were correcting him. He just unleashed all of his anger. Another former classmate, Keaton Hyatt, said he took a weightlifting class with Alyssa and never knew him to be violent. Hyatt said Alyssa's quick wit and sharp comebacks during locker room banter. He was super cool and super funny, Hyatt said. It was never violent jokes about people or America or anything. Arvada police detective Daniel Snelling confirmed Tuesday the local department had at least 2 interactions with Alyssa over the past several years, including a case of criminal mischief. The details of the case were not immediately available. Snelling said Snelling would not say whether the local police received any warnings or complaints about Alyssa recently. However, instead deferred the question to the FBI. Alyssa lived with his family in Arvada subdivision on West 65th Place, a quiet neighborhood of single-family homes. Neighbors said the household appeared to be multi-generational, with a large number of family members living there. The house was owned by Alyssa, who also owned a nearby restaurant that was, but the restaurant was closed for business. Jamie Poling moved her business a few doors down from the restaurant just over a year ago, and she ate there infrequently. Employees gave Poling a discount, and she returned the favor. So she said she didn't really know them by name. I guess she just know them just to see them. She never had a negative experience at the restaurant. Employees would go out of their way to offer food to a homeless woman living behind the restaurant. I've been in the shop while they've given her food, and they're very kind, Poling said. All right. A relative told investigators Monday night that she'd seen Alyssa playing with a gun that looked like a machine gun about 2 days prior, according to the affidavit. Alyssa had been talking about having a bullet stuck in a gun, and he was playing with the gun. The affidavit said others in the home became upset that he had the gun inside and took it from him. The relative told police, although she believed it had later been returned to him. Alyssa purchased a Ruger AR 5.56. This was a pistol just 6 days before the attack. And according to the police affidavit released Tuesday, witnesses to the shooting described the gunman is firing a patrol rifle, Boulder police have said. So, I showed some of the pictures of him online in my live stream and some of the things he posted on there. I mean, this is unbelievable. So, I believe part racism for sure. So they said he, um, posted some racist things. I believe someone spread rumors about me, which are false, and maybe set it off. In other posts, the user express. So they're talking about his posts, anti-LGBTQ sentiments, and warned about perils he perceived from too much government control. And yeah, he was upset also about Trump and all of the anti-Muslim travel ban that he put in place. If y'all remember that, he was really upset about that too. So this guy seems like he was just complete scum. Mm-mm-mm. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. And just think about it. This man was violent all through high school, right? But they'll send a black child home over a hairstyle. Just imagine they'll get kicked out over a hairstyle. He was violent towards other students, and he got to stay in high school. Nobody kicked him out, but they'll kick a black child out over a damn hairstyle. Peace, family.